Welcome back, guys, to the channel. My name is Asarai, and as you are looking right now, and yes, it's confirmed, this is the new agent in Valorant, and her name is Skye. And initial impressions, you're seeing here, she has a lot of kind of leafy, greeny, environmental vibes about her. She is an initiator agent that hails from the country of Australia, and we're gonna be checking out her abilities for today, and I'm so excited to show it to you guys because she is awesome. Little bit of a spoiler alert, she does have abilities that kind of combine the aspects of 3 agents already in the game, which is Sova, Sage, and Breach. Now let's get to it so that you can see what I'm talking about.
Alright, where's the fight?
Now Skye, like I said before, or in the start of this video, is a initiator type agent. She's going to be dealing mostly with trying to take sites as well as control angles as you are pushing either on the attacking and defending side. She's very versatile, I'll tell you that. Haven't really played her in a 5 versus 5, but we'll probably have a video of that in another day, which I will be also uploading in the channel. So, you know, guys, just please click like, share, and subscribe to the channel to find more updates. So first and foremost are her 4 abilities. Her first is called Regrowth, and basically it is a healing trinket. So this thing, you hold it to fire, you hold your left click to fire this or channel the ability and heal all allies in range, and you have to be in the line of sight to actually be healed. So if you're behind a wall, you can't be seen by Skye, you're not going to get healed by her. As well as she can reuse until her healing pool is depleted and Skye cannot heal herself. Now looking closely into the ability, you can see that there is that little bit of meter at the bottom, kind of you know, akin to the Viper meter for her toxic abilities. Skye has something like that, but the thing with Skye is that hers does not regenerate. Now, I am going to be placing myself in the middle of this kind of podium or statue, mini stump, and see how the range is there. It can actually reach up until a little bit more on a short as well as a little deeper on mid going into market. And this really does give you a lot of kind of supportive prowess for your teammates when they need that little quick burst of healing. Now, again, something to take note is that Skye will not be healing herself in this, so it's purely for teammates and not for you compared to what Sage does. So I think that was a really nice little mix-up, because if you're Skye and you're 1 HP and try to go for a clutch, you're not going to be able to use this. It's utterly worthless as yourself, but for your teammates, they're going to love you for it because everybody in your team can actually get healed by it. On to the next ability, this one right here. So this one is called the Trailblazer. Equip a Tasmanian Tiger trinket, fire to send out and take control of the predator, and while in control, you can actually left click to leap forward, exploding in a concussive blast and damaging directly hit enemies. So like I said, she has a mix of Sova and Breach, and this is what I'm talking about. So the concussion is the same as if you were hit by Breach's fault line. It's the same effect, but check this out. When I press the left click, it is a controllable movement ability like the Sova drone that has a really egregious range. Look at that. Or sorry, not really egregious, sorry, but a really good range. And when I throw it out as well, you're able to scout out. Of course, you do have limited vision. I think this is so that this ability is not going to be overpowered in the sense that if your opponent is going to be right in front of you right there as the tiger or this Tasmanian tiger is pushing in, at least they can shoot it before it leaps towards them, because this thing does not go down in a couple of hits. I think a little bit of a spray down is what's needed to take down the Tasmanian tiger, so you do have to take that in mind and, you know, respond accordingly. Next ability that we have is the Guiding Light. So this one, equip a Hawk trinket, fire to send it forward, and hold fire to guide the Hawk in the direction of your crosshair. Reuse the Hawk in flight to transform it into a flash. So this thing is, again, another controllable ability. If you know how to use a Jet Cloudburst, her smoke screen, it's kind of like the same thing where you can actually hold your left click to maneuver the bird, or you could just fire and then it'll just follow itself until the ability is done. Now, from what I could tell is that you have to activate the flash manually so that it can flash, and if you just let it fly, it will not flash at the end of its life duration. But the flash, I would say, is a little bit ridiculous because check this out. I'm gonna put it as far as I can, flash it out, and you still get hit. That's a very, very far range. I would say it's as strong as Reyna's flash, the Leer. And what else is that at least the Leer does not flash teammates, and this one will. So be very, very careful when using this one because it also has a ridiculous range. Now check this out as well. So if you guys want to know, it can fly up to numerous angles, such as this. Let's see if I can still control it, you know, curving this bend right now. So if your teammates want to push this particular angle and it still has duration, pop it out. So good. Or if you don't want to flash your teammates, just immediately drop it and flash it out. And it's very, very strong in terms of its flashing capabilities. Now, the thing that makes this balanced is that the bird itself is very, very easy to destroy. I think it only needs 1 to 2 bullets for it to immediately pop. And of course, it takes a little bit more time, like around less than a second to explode it as you trigger as you activate the ability, but that is enough time for you to destroy it as the other team. But what's also kind of makes this, what makes this into a good ability is that its flashing is incredibly far. That's how incredibly far that is. Now, as you can see, the closer your duration is to the bird, the stronger the flash is. You can see it by the kind of graphics of the flash or the blinding light that it comes out. So the closer you are, the bigger the flash. And if I put it as far away as possible from me, it's a little one, it doesn't flash as much. But that still means that you can still get flash, and even a fraction of a second can mean life or death when you're going to be in a coordinated team. So the next of her abilities is her ultimate, and this one is called Seekers. So equip a Seeker trinket. Fire to send out 3 Seekers to track down the 3 closest enemies. If a Seeker reaches its target, it nearsights them. So basically, this ability, if you've played Spike Rush before, it's the Wolves ability that you can pick up in Spike Rush. So if you haven't, go check that out. It basically will just chase down opponents that are close to it. I'm reading the description again, and it will blindside them. So it's very, very powerful. You can use this as a pushing tool. And looking at the charges, it only requires 6 charges for you to be able to have it up again, which I think is really, really strong right now. If it was 7, I think that this ability would be way too slow, but it is very akin to her initiator nature. Now, we're going to be checking more videos of this one, guys, for Skye once I find myself a friend to test out her abilities, to see how they interact if I have an opponent. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. So, Asarai, peace out.